the blockchain doesn't hold the data. ODN holds the data.
This is about you. This is about me. This is about trust and transparency. Something about it brings clarity. I look into your eyes and I clearly see you need origin trail and a DKG.
Hello, my Origin Trail pioneers. We are back in the school. We are back in session. We are back in class. Did you guys eat breakfast? I hope you ate your breakfast. Let's dive into this video right now. So today we're going to be talking about the incentivization tools within the knowledge economy, the things that should get you wanting to participate. Now, before we dive into this, I must say each of these topics, trust and believe me, each of these topics can take an entire day to discuss. So really and truly what we're doing here is literally a brief synopsis of what these things are, but do rest assured there is a lot of material on these things, so feel free to catch up on your Origin Trail YouTube channel, the Origin Trail YouTube channel where this was first released, and feel free to check out the documentation on the Origin Trail Medium page. Anyway, let's dive in. We're just going to do a brief overview of these tools. So let's start off with the K tokens or knowledge tokens. These are fungible or non-fungible tokens known as knowledge assets. Now, you can think of knowledge assets as a form of tokenized knowledge, actionable information in a tokenized way. So you could gather up your unique knowledge, build tokens that represent that knowledge, and it has the same features as other tokens that we see, like ERC20 tokens, which can be traded and moved around. So let's take a look at the Origin Trail 2021 updated roadmap, where they did release more information about the knowledge tokens and the knowledge wallets and such. Knowledge tokens are built utilizing standardized cryptographic tokens that perform access control functionalities while having all the characteristics of other cryptographic tokens. Example, transferability and usability in smart contracts. Anyone holding valuable knowledge can create a K token tied to it. Even more, K tokens can be tailored to fit a use case and allow for an entire token economy to be designed for a specific knowledge domain. By creating K tokens, the knowledge economy participants will be utilizing the existing blockchain ecosystem tooling for their exchange, dynamic market valuation via track market pairings, storage, and any upcoming standardized building blocks coming from the wider blockchain and DeFi space. So think of me launching the Amos token, and that token is going to be tied to the track token. So it should look like Amos/track. And let's say this token economy that I'm trying to build is around my YouTube videos at Chill Zone International, or maybe even my song. And of course, this is just a vague example. In the same way we have economies being built around token economies in Ethereum, we can have token economies being built around tokenized knowledge in the Origin Trail ecosystem. Next, we're going to dive into the knowledge wallets. Now, of course, in the knowledge economy, you're going to have your own knowledge wallet. Knowledge wallets enable any individual, business, or institution to participate in the knowledge economy through marketplaces, tenders, consortia, and DAOs, which are decentralized autonomous organizations, enabling sophisticated knowledge access and monetization policies. We have the ability to spawn these knowledge tokens. We have these wallets that can facilitate these different means of exchange and other capabilities. Now, in the knowledge marketplace, we're talking about being able to sell, transfer, buy, and trade knowledge. So in the knowledge marketplace, you're really talking about transferring that data that you have and making it saleable. We're talking about you're selling your IoT data, maybe supply chain data. Who knows what you're trying to sell? Really and truly, there's going to be lots of marketplaces for lots of different things, and really and truly, it's gonna be how far your mind can stretch. So now we're gonna dive into the fourth and final pillar of the knowledge economy. We're really going to be talking about these knowledge tenders. Now, for me personally, I will say the best way to really understand this is to just see a working example of it or some sort of implementation. And to do that, of course, we're going to read this here. The first knowledge tender was utilized for crowdsourcing knowledge to create a trusted COVID-19 essential supply repository. During the campaign, the Origin Trail community crowdsourced highly structured data on more than 16,000 products related to COVID-19 essential supplies. Now, we all know the issues that COVID-19 has had on this global supply chain. Now, this initiative was put into place to help strengthen the supply chains by allowing people to find knowledge on medical equipment. Now, it says to tackle these issues, the Trace Alliance will leverage the Origin Trail Decentralized Network to build a decentralized, trusted COVID-19 essential supplies repository for global information about essential supplies for COVID-19 emergencies. With this single source of truth repository built on the Origin Trail Decentralized Network, governments, businesses, and individuals will be able to seamlessly access relevant information about a particular product essential to fighting COVID-19 outbreaks. Open data will be collected with a crowdsourcing campaign and made available on the network to access by anyone. So you can see that this is how these knowledge tenders or these knowledge requests are put out there, and the knowledge is crowdsourced as everyone just works on gathering the information and putting it all into this open source database that anyone can access. And well, it allows for certain perks and benefits. I know that was a little bit much, especially if you're a newcomer to the space. So in the next video, we're going to be diving a little bit deeper into explaining how these things actually work as we dive into the Origin Trail technology stack. Until then, stay classy and stay beautiful.
The blockchain doesn't hold the data. ODN holds the data.
This is about you. This is about me. This is about trust and transparency. Something about it brings clarity. I look into your eyes and I clearly see you need Origin Trail and the DKG.